much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz that puts obscure knowledge to the test. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, Alexander. Hi, Richard. I'm Helen. I'm from Birmingham, and this is my friend and former colleague, Sinead, from the Isle of Wight.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Rose. This is my daughter, Abby. We're from Clitheroe in Lancashire.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Keisha. This is my boyfriend Joe, and we're both from London.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Stephen. This is my sister Annabelle, and we're from Cartmel in the Lake District.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to the show. Lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. Real men memorise encyclopedias. It's my pointless friend. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
And to you.
So few contestants say hello to me. Thank you, Helen.
Oh, that's
it's
nice.
very rare.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, let's not make a thing of it, otherwise the show would be much
gone
longer.
forever.
But it's
Yeah.
nice every now and again.
Hi, Richard. Sorry.
Oh, well,
Listen,
too late, mate.
Come on.
You can never introduce me without some kind of sarky comment. You know, there's always got to be something, you know, I'm something or other, or, you know, this, that, or the other. I wasn't even listening to this one.
Yeah.
Now, at the moment, it's very interesting, isn't it?
Up till last show, of course.
Up to last show, Stephen Layton, who, listen, with Rose and Abby, you were on last time, knocked out in round two. Stephen and Annabelle knocked out in that head-to-head by Stephen Layton. Now, they were bright, right, Stephen Layton? We could sort of tell they were going to do very, very well. And we were playing for £15,750 on the last show. And you know the guys, the type of guys they were. And guess what category they get in the final round? Trains and railways, which, as you can imagine, was right up their track.
Yeah. Was it not?
It was, although the first two answers, not spectacular, I have to say. But the last answer was very, very good. I will let you tell everybody what they scored with their last answer.
They scored 1 point. They didn't win it. So we're going to add another £1,000 to the jackpot, which means today's jackpot starts off at £16,750. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. You all know this. The pair with the highest score will always be eliminated at the end of each round, so you know what you have to do. Best of luck with it. Our first category this afternoon is cinematic punctuation. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns films with exclamation marks in their titles. Richard.
Yeah, all the answers here, 7 on the first, 7 on the second, are films with exclamation marks in the titles. To help you guess them, we'll show you the initials, we'll show you the year they were released, and we'll show you the names of 2 stars of those films.
Thank you very much, Richard. OK, so we are looking for the names of these films with exclamation marks in their titles. Here we go, 7 clues. Nicole Kidman, Ewan McGregor, 2001. MR, Kate Bosworth, Topher Grace, 2004. WADWTH, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, 1965. H, Charlie Sheen, Kerry Elwes, 1991. HS, Tom Hanks, Liv Tyler, 1996. TTYD, Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, 1986. TA, and Martin Balsam, Jason Robards, 1970. T. I'll read those again for you. Nicole Kidman, Ewan McGregor, 2001. Kate Bosworth, Topher Grace, 2004. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, 1965. Charlie Sheen, Kerry Elwes, 1991. Tom Hanks, Liv Tyler, 1996. Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, 1986. And Martin Balsam, Jason Robards, 1970. There we go.
Loved it. Loved that.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, you should put exclamation mark after everything now.
You should. There we go. Thank you very much. Now, Janae, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, I live on the Isle of Wight. I've only lived there 6 months and really love living there. Do a lot of beach combing, collecting sea glass and exploring the countryside with my girls.
Well, that's very nice. Well, how come Janae? Where did that come from?
Oh, that's interesting. In South Africa, they always change names a little bit. And my mum wanted me to be called Jean. But then my grandmother said, it's a boy's name. So they added the accent and it made it Janae.
Perfect. Now, Janae, how do you like our films with exclamation marks?
Not very much at all. It's going to have to be the really obvious one, I'm sorry. And it's the one with the Beatles and it's Help.
Help. OK, well, let's see how many of our 100 people said help. Help is right. Not bad, 61. Gets the round off to a good start, 61 for help.
Yeah, the Beatles' second feature film. Paul McCartney has said the script was entirely written around places they wanted to go. So there's bits in the Alps, there's bits in the Bahamas. But that was, I mean, you listen, if you're the Beatles and you're doing a feature film, why not, right?
Why not?
You're not going to come up to Boreham Wood like we do.
No. Thank you very much indeed. Rose, welcome back.
Hi.
Remind us all about yourself, Rose.
I'm a maths teacher up in Lancashire, and I'm doing, at the moment, I'm in the middle of a long-distance walk from Land's End to John O'Groats with my husband and my dog. We're not doing it in one go. We're doing it a week
well, you
at a
literally
time.
stopped off here on
no,
the way.
unfortunately not.
So you've got to go all the way up.
Yeah, so I blame my husband. It was his 50th birthday idea that we do it. So we've done 8 weeks so far. We're nearly in Scotland.
That's really impressive. Good stuff. OK, now, Rose, what are you going to go for on our board here?
I don't know any of them. The only one I knew was help, and that's what I need right now, is help. But I'll just say Mr. Romeo for the top one. I know it's wrong, but I just don't have an answer.
Listen, it fits. It fits, Mr. Romeo. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it, if it is. It's not, I'm afraid, but we knew that. It may not be the last 100 points in this round. There we are, 100 points it is, though.
Yeah, it was Mrs. Romeo. I'm so sorry. It's so close. No, I'll give the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, now, Joe, welcome to Pointless. Good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I live in North London. I'm a teacher of English to people from other countries, speakers of other languages, which is great fun. That keeps me very busy.
Now, presumably, so you start off with people who really have hardly any English at all, in some cases.
Mixed. I do quite low levels and quite high levels. So, yeah, a lot of them do have very little English at all.
The curve must be exponential in terms of their improvement. So
it's great to see it,
yeah.
especially when you know why they want to learn English.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to come to university or for work. They come in and then a month later, they're forming sentences, they're having conversations with you,
Yeah.
and it's really great.
That must be so satisfying.
It's very much so.
Joe, so these films with exclamation marks in their titles, what are they?
I can't quite see the date on the bottom one. What?
It's 1970.
1970, and that's TTT.
It's T.
I'm going to go for that one, and I'm going to say Tora.
Surely. Let's see if Tora is right. Tora is right. And that is a fabulous score. Very well done indeed, Joe. 19 for Tora.
Very well played, Joe. Yeah, it's about the attack on Pearl Harbor, or the preparations for the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Annabelle, welcome back. Good to have you with us again here from the Lake District. Tell us all about yourself again.
So I'm currently at Lancaster University. I've just joined the Korfball Society.
Remind me what korfball is.
It's similar to netball and basketball.
Right.
It's just a taller and wider hoop. It's mixed teams. I'm really enjoying it currently, so fingers
Very
crossed
good.
I will carry it on.
How many on the team?
It's 8, 4 attackers and 4 defenders.
OK, very good. What are you going to go for on this board? It's all yours if you want. You can fill in all the blanks.
Oh, I wish I could. I'm relieved because I only know one of them, and I literally saw it about a month ago, so I'm going to go for Moulin Rouge for the top one.
Moulin Rouge, says Annabelle. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge is right. Well, the 100s are high score, 19s are low. There you are on 43. Very well done.
Very nicely done. Let's put in the rest of this board, shall we? There's some tough ones here. We'll start at the bottom with Steve Martin and Chevy Chase. If it helps you, gives you a clue, there should really be 3 names up here, and the third one would be Martin Short.
3 amigos.
3 amigos, yeah. That would have scored you 12. The Tom Hanks movie, do you know that? It's about a band. It's about a one-hit wonder band. And it's named after the song.
Yes, I can see the poster.
What's the name on the poster? What's the name of the film?
Oh, that. Hang on, let me look up.
Yeah, that would help. It's weird that the poster wouldn't have the name on it.
I know, strange. No, I
Very
remember
bad advertising. No wonder people couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
It's that thing you
Thing
do.
you do.
Don't just repeat it after me. That would have scored you 14 points. Well done if you said that. Charlie Sheen, Kerry Elworths.
That is called Hot Shots.
Hot Shots. That's absolutely right. That would have scored 25. The best answer on the board from 2004. Well done if you remembered it. Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. And that would have scored you 3 points. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, before we come back down the line, let's just look at the high score there, Rose. Abby, good luck with that. The low score, Keisha and Joe. Very well done. OK, well, the second players, please step up to the podium. OK, we're going to put 7 more clues to films with exclamation marks in their titles up on the board. Here they come. Leslie Nielsen, Lloyd Bridges, 1980. A. Harold Lloyd, Mildred Davis, 1923. S.L. Mark Lester, Jack Wilde, 1968. O. Meryl Streep, Amanda Seyfried, 2008. M. Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, 1996. M.A. Barbara Streisand, Walter Matthau, 1969. H.D. and Zachary Levi Mark Strong, 2019. S. And here they are one more time. Leslie Nielsen, Lloyd Bridges, 1980. Harold Lloyd, Mildred Davis, 1923. Mark Lester, Jack Wilde, 1968. Meryl Streep, Amanda Seyfried, 2008. Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, 1996. Barbara Streisand, Walter Matthau, 1969. And Zachary Levi Mark Strong, 2019. There we are. Stephen, welcome back.
Hiya.
Stephen, I'm going to be honest, you don't look happy.
No, like, I famously never watch any films. So I've probably seen
that
about
you're
10
the famous
films
person who
in
never
my
watches
whole
films?
life. Like, I just don't watch any
Oh,
films.
why not?
I don't know. I don't really have, like, I just get bored halfway through. But I think I'm
Even
watching
really
the wrong
good films?
Yeah, I'm obviously watching the wrong film.
I think you are.
Yeah.
What was the last film you watched that you enjoyed? Has there ever been one?
Everybody Loves Shrek. That was a good film.
Yeah.
Clearly not.
Yeah, no, that was a good film. Someone should give you a guide to 10 films that you just can't fail to love.
That would have helped.
Anyway, is there a single one on that board you know?
Yeah, luckily, I mean, I don't want to be the one that goes, oh, I'll just, like, play it safe. But, like, I am just going to have to go for Mamma Mia, for Meryl Streep, Amanda Seyfried.
Mamma Mia, listen, that could be, you could do a lot worse. 56 is your target. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Mamma Mia. There is your red line. It's right. It's fine, you're through. Yeah, 53, very well done indeed. 96.
Yeah, and Benny and Bjorn both make cameos in that movie. Benny plays piano in the Dancing Queen scene, and Bjorn appears as a Greek god in the closing credits. That's the better role, isn't it? The Greek god.
I think so. Thank you very much indeed. Keisha, welcome. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm Keisha. I'm from North London. I work in a legal affairs department for an NHS trust. So I deal with claims and I support staff going to inquests and things like that.
I see. And what do you do for fun?
I like to bake, I like to cook, I listen to podcasts, I try and go to the gym, try being the key word there. Yeah.
Very good. OK, Keisha, you're on 19. 80 or less gets you into the next round.
OK. A few of them are ringing bells. I think I'm going to say it right. I'm going for the top one, the Leslie Nielsen one, and Airplane.
Airplane, says Keisha. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with Airplane? It's right. You're through. Very well done indeed, Keisha. Down against 49, taking your total up to 68.
Well played, Keisha, safely through. It's a parody, obviously, but it's actually quite a direct parody of a film called 0 Hour from the 1950s, which also has an exclamation mark and contains lots of the character names are the same, and even some of the lines of dialogue are identical.
Very good film.
Oh, it's a brilliant film.
Brilliant Elmer Bernstein soundtrack as well.
But also, that's a film, if you've never seen any films, Stephen, that you would enjoy.
Oh, you'll enjoy Airplane.
How would you not enjoy Airplane?
How could you not enjoy that? Thank you very much indeed. Abby, welcome back.
Hi.
Remind us all about yourself, Abby.
So I recently graduated from the University of Sheffield, where I was a keen swimmer, and in my third year I was captain of the swim team.
Very good indeed.
Yeah.
So now, Abby, you are high scorers at the moment, so we need a low score from you.
We have a very similar hatred of film rounds. I'm going to have to take a guess because I'm really not sure. Can I guess Jack Nicholson and Mars Attack?
Mars Attack. Let's see. There's no red line for you as you're the high scorers. Let's see how far down the column we get with Mars Attack.
I
I'm afraid an incorrect answer there scores 100 points, takes your total up to 200.
Yeah, not Mars Attack, I'm afraid. 200 club, though, which is nice. It's a good club to be in. There are lots of benefits.
Oh, there really are.
Money off your car insurance, all sorts of
I
things.
was literally about to say 5% off your car insurance. There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Helen. Welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself, Helen.
I'm an ex-teacher who currently works at a university in administration.
Which university?
Aston University.
Aston University.
Which, for a Birmingham City fan, is not the greatest place to work.
No, you can see that. And for fun, apart from being a Birmingham City fan,
There's no fun in that.
what do you get up to?
I do a lot of theatre, amateur dramatics, musical and non-musical.
Do you perform?
Both and direct as well.
And direct. Very good. Yes. Very good indeed. Listen, you're on 61. You're through to the next round. Does not
Phew.
matter what you score here. Do you want to talk us through the board?
I can only talk through 2, and they're both musicals, interestingly enough. Mark Leston, Jack Wilde's Oliver, and I'm going to go for Barbara Streisand and Walter Matthau, and that is Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly, says Helen. No red line for you. You're already through. How many people said Hello, Dolly? It's right. That goes down to 19. Very well done indeed. 19. Joint lowest score of the whole round, taking your total up to 80.
Yeah, very well played. Directed by Gene Kelly, that film. Michael Crawford is also in it. He said Gene Kelly made him audition for that film by dancing on a coffee table in a hotel in San Francisco. That's how I got this job.
It is, I was going to say, it's exactly how you got it.
Now, Abby, particularly unlucky, you're one of those people on Pointless. You get knocked out one letter wrong. It's not Mars Attack, it's Mars Attacks, I'm afraid.
Joking.
Wouldn't have seen you through because the score would have been 8 points. You're quite right. Mark Lester and Jack Wilde, that is Oliver, would have scored you 43. The one at the bottom there, Zachary Levi and Mark Strong. This is a good film as well. Shazam is the answer. Would have scored you 7. And the Harold Lloyd movie, I mean, good luck. It's the opposite of Safety First.
Safety last.
Safety last is the answer. And that would have scored 4 points. Very well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we are at the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. Abby and Rose, I'm afraid you are that pair with your high score. It's been lovely having you here. I'm sorry to be sending you home so soon, but thank you very much for playing. Abby and Rose.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. We made it through the exclamation marks round. Keisha and Joe are low scorers there, so hats off to you. Best of luck to all 3 pairs. Category for round 2 this afternoon is food. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns dips and sauces from around the world. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you the names of 5 recipes now that you would find on the BBC Food website in September 2019. We're looking for any ingredient you might find in one of these 5, please. Warning, a couple of them sound a bit rude.
They always do.
But I mean, ridiculously, but they just, some of them, you know, I can't help but childishly giggle at.
I'm glad you flagged it up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Now then, as Richard just mentioned, we're going to put 5 recipes up on the board. You just have to shout out any ingredient you think you might find in any one of these 5 recipes. Here they come. David Laris's tzatziki, Delia Smith's homemade mayonnaise, Paul Hollywood's bab ganoush, Roberta and Julia Sawala's hummus, and the hairy biker's real guacamole.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. That's just very funny. Thank you.
You put the hairy bikers before anything, and it's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now, Helen, over to you. What are you thinking of?
I'm not a great foodie, if I'm really honest, so I'm going to go for tzatziki, and I'm going to say cucumber.
Cucumber. Let's see how many of our 100 people said cucumber. That's a good one, Helen. Look at that. For a non-foodie as well. 16.
Well played, Helen. It is in the tzatziki as well. It used to be called cowcumber cucumber.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
Doesn't it? No more clues to how, though.
What, why it
wonder.
was
Yeah, why
changed from cowcumber to cucumber?
Well, why was cowcumber to start with? I've never seen a cow with a cumber.
Have you not?
No, not one that looks like that. Not a thing like that.
It's like a pigcumber, but longer and greener.
I guess, I suppose. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes, think of it like that. Yes, makes perfect sense. Keisha, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for lemon juice.
Lemon juice, says Keisha. Let's see how many of our 100 people said lemon juice. Lemon juice is right. 16 is the only score we have posted at the moment. And you get down to 14. Very well done.
Yeah, that's in the hummus and the tzatziki, and it is in Paul Hollywood's baba ganoush.
Certainly is.
Oh, because I felt jealous that you'd got to say Paul Hollywood's baba ganoush and I hadn't.
Yeah, so you've said it twice now.
But saying baba ganoush is a fun thing to say.
It's just fun.
At home, even if you're by yourself, do treat yourself and say baba ganoush.
Baba
It's fun.
ganoush.
Anyone
Baba
in the
ganoush.
audience want to say baba ganoush? And a baba ganoush to you too.
There we are, Bab Ganoush. Bab Ganoush. Stephen, again, when we revealed this, you looked pained. I'm sorry.
No, I get told that all the time.
What are you going to go for?
I'm just trying to think. I don't know if to go for like a generic thing that's in most things, or I'll just say vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil, says Stephen. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said vegetable oil. Bad luck, Stephen. I'm afraid not vegetable oil. That scores you 100 points.
Yeah, no vegetable oil, I'm afraid. I will give all the different, there's so many different answers here, but none of them are vegetable oil.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're going to come back down the line. 14 is the lowest score. Well done, Keisha and Joe. 100 is our highest, Stephen and Annabelle. Good luck with that, Annabelle. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? So, Annabelle, there you are. High scores at the moment on 100.
Yep.
5 recipes there. We're looking for any ingredient you might find in any of those. What are you going to go for?
Balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar, says Annabelle. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. No red line for you. You're currently the high scorers. Bad luck. Not balsamic vinegar. That scores you 100, takes your total up to 200.
Welcome to the 200 Club
Nice.
as well. It's getting busy. Yeah, no balsamic vinegar. Though, if you look on the BBC Food website, there is a lovely balsamic vinegar and vegetable oil dip you can have. Stephen and Annabelle's Lake District dip, they call it.
Very nice. Now then, Joe, what are you going to give us? Pressure's off, by the way.
The pressure's off.
I mean, sorry, the pressure's off in terms of getting into the next round, but in terms of kudos, obviously, you want a nice low
Do I go for kudos or certainty? I'm going to wimp out slightly because I love all of these, but I'm never quite sure what I'm actually eating. So I'm going to go for avocado.
Avocado. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said avocado. No red line for you because you're already through. It's right. 56 takes your total up to a lovely round 70.
That choice between kudos and certainty is so much of life, isn't it? But in this case, served you well. Yeah, of course, that's in the guacamole.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Janae. Yeah, again, you're already through. You're just through.
Take a risk, take a risk.
I think so.
I'm going to, well, it's not that much of a risk because I'm going to take coriander.
Coriander,
Yeah.
says Janae. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for coriander. Coriander is right. Look at that, down to 4. Very well done. Again, another lovely round total, 20.
Well done, Janae. That's in the guacamole as well, the coriander. The Romans introduced coriander to Britain. They used to grow it in Essex, fields of coriander.
Really?
There's only 3 pointless answers, and vegetable oil is sort of, there is an oil and there's a vegetable thing in there, because there's vegetable stock in the hummus. That's a pointless answer. There is groundnut oil in the mayonnaise, Delia's mayonnaise, and there are pine nuts in the hummus. Those are the 3 pointless answers. Other low scorers, lime juice would have scored you 2, 9 for onions and chilies. You would have got 1 for parsley, which is in the hummus. Water would have scored you 3 points. 4 for paprika, 7 for tahini, that's a nice answer. Baba ganoush, aubergine, that would have scored you 10. And for the mayonnaise, 4 points for mustard powder. White wine vinegar is in there for 11, no balsamic vinegar. And black pepper would have scored you 17.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, we are at the end of our second round, which means we have to say goodbye to another pair. Annabelle and Stephen, I'm afraid it is you, our other returning pair. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, falling like flies you are. It's been lovely having you on, though. Thank you so much for coming to play, Annabelle and Stephen. But for the remaining 2 pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Janae and Helen, Keisha and Joe. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for today's jackpot, which currently stands at £16,750. But before we play the head-to-head, let's see if we can't boost that poor tawdry jackpot there by seeing if we can find some pointless answers. OK, we gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many types of gemstone as they could. Richard.
Yeah, welcome along to the bonus booster round. We're going to show you 6 names up on the board. 2 of them will be pointless answers. They will be gemstones that nobody mentioned. 2 of them, though, are incorrect answers. So if you haven't heard of it, it's either going to be pointless or it's going to be an incorrect answer. That's the risk you take. See if you can spot both of those pointless answers at home. Just a bit of fun to add some money to the jackpot.
Absolutely. Nothing to lose here. OK, here are your 6 potential gemstones. Heliodor, peridot, morganite, celandine, amphitrite and citrine. There we are. 6 possible gemstones. 4 of them are correct, and of those 4, 2 are pointless. Do your chatting out loud, because it's great for you to pool all your knowledge. It's in everyone's best interest.
So she's the expert here, so she says it's...
sort of. There's 2 of them that are definitely real. Peridot is real.
Yeah, but it's probably... I've heard of that, so it probably won't be pointless.
So I think citrine. I think citrine might be pointless.
We'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Citrine.
OK,
It's unusual.
citrine, say Janae and Helen. Is it pointless? It's right. Does it stop between now and 0? Yes, it does. 6. Well done. It was a correct answer, but I think by the very fact that you'd heard of it, that probably marks it out as not the pointless one. Keisha and Joe, do you want to see if you can find one of these 2 pointless answers? What do you think?
So taking a bit of a punt.
Amphitrite?
Yeah, amphitrite.
OK, amphitrite. Amphitrite, let's see. Is that a pointless answer? Oh, no, bad luck. Bad luck. Well, listen, nothing lost. Just a little bit of fun there. Richard.
Yeah, exactly, worth a punt. That's a sea goddess, an amphitrite, but it does sound like a gemstone, I have to say. But it means there's still 2 pointless answers up there, which means at home you might still have got 100%. Our 2 pointless answers are Heliodor and morganite, both forms of beryl. And the other incorrect answer was celandine. And peridot would have scored you 7 points.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard, bad luck. Well, we didn't find any pointless answers, but nothing lost there, just a bit of fun. Let's play the head-to-head. The first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you're now allowed to confer. Here is your first question, and it concerns US presidents taking oath. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you 5 pictures now of US presidents being inaugurated, but who are these presidents, please?
Thank you very much. Name these presidents. We have got A. B. C. D. And E. There we are. 5 presidents taking oath. Janae and Helen, you're our low scorers, so you get to go first.
We know 3 for definite. 1, we could probably have a guess, but we're going to go for B. We're going to go for Franklin D. Roosevelt.
But there we are, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Keisha and Joe, do you want to talk us through the others? What are you thinking?
Well, we know A is Richard Nixon. We know D is Bill Clinton. And we know E is Ronald Reagan. C, I think we're going to have to take a guess at. Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge. Well, so we've got Franklin D. Roosevelt for B and Calvin Coolidge for C. Janae and Helen went for Franklin D. Roosevelt for B. Let's see if it's right. It is indeed Franklin Roosevelt. There we go in B. Well done, 5. Fantastic score there. Meanwhile, Joe and Keisha have gone for C and have said Calvin Coolidge. Let's see if it's right. It is Calvin Coolidge. That is fantastic. And it wins you the point. It goes down to 1. Wow. Wow. Fantastic. Keisha and Joe, after one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, it's beautifully played. Listen, they forced you into that bind because FDR is a great answer, and you knew the other three, so you had to go for a risk, and the risk paid off. Very well done. You can see it's interesting. Lots of the other inaugurations, there's all sorts of ceremony. That is Coolidge being inaugurated at his father's house at 2:47 a.m. in the morning, obviously, by his father.
His father doing a bit of ironing there, I think, as well,
at the same time. And it's a terrific answer. Well done. The other ones are bigger scorers. Nixon would have scored you 38 points. Clinton would have scored you 89. And Reagan would have scored you 66. That was good playing by both teams, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
Very nicely done. It's been
really.
very smart all the way through this show.
Yeah.
If I was the jackpot, I'd start getting worried round about now.
Yeah. OK, now here comes your second question. Best of luck. Keisha and Joe, you get to answer this first, but Janae and Helen, you've got to win this one to stay in the game. Lots riding on this, £16,750, in fact. Here comes the second question. It's on UK cities. Richard.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the names now of 5 UK cities, but they're in the form of anagrams. Can you work out what these cities are, please?
OK, anagrams of UK cities. Here come the anagrams. We've got Grab On, Owl Gags, Had Rum, The Rex, and Elf Bats. There we are. Keisha and Joe will go first.
OK.
OK.
We have an answer. We're going to go for the top one, and we're going to say Bangor.
Bangor. Say Keisha and Joe. Bangor. Janae and Helen. What are you going to go for? You can talk us through those other 5.
The second one, I think, is Glasgow. Yeah. The third one is Durham. And the fourth one is Chester. I haven't worked out the bottom one. It's just to know which one to go for, really. Durham? Yeah, Durham. Third one down.
OK, you're going to go for Durham. So we have got Bangor and we've got Durham. Joe and Keisha have gone for Bangor for Grab On. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 got Bangor. Bangor is obviously right. It's a good answer. 18 for Bangor. Well done. For Hadrum, Janae and Helen have gone for Durham. Let's see how many of our 100 people got Durham. Again, Durham's right. 18 is... Oh, 39 for Durham. Which means, very well done indeed. Keisha and Joe, after 2 questions, you are straight through to the final 2-0.
It's very nicely done. It's a good answer. Bangor scored 18 points. There is an answer up there, though, that would have scored 17 points. And that answer is Chester.
Oh, no.
17, it would have scored you. Glasgow would have scored you too many. That would have been 53. And the bottom one, Elf Bats. You got that one?
Yes, I have. Belfast.
Belfast, yeah. Would have scored you 32 points.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Janae and Helen, it is you. You'll be back next show, though.
We will.
You'll be back next show. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. We'll see you then. Look forward to it. Thank you very much in the meantime, Janae and Helen. But for Keisha and Joe, it is now time for our Pointless Final. Congratulations, Keisha and Joe. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. Now, though, you have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £16,750. You've played so well. We've had wonderful low scores from you. We just need something that you can answer. Where do your areas of expertise lie? What do you want to see come up?
I'm probably good at films, pop culture, songs, and then everything else is Joe. Everything else.
If you could put something about West Ham United up there, that would be fantastic for me.
Well, hey, the show's called Pointless, so...
Hey! OK, well, listen, let's see. There'll be something up here I'm sure that you'll be comfortable with. At least I hope there's something up here you'll be comfortable with. Today's list looks like this. Olympic history, albums by classical crossover singers, the year 1962, literary patricias. What do you think?
Well, we've had a lovely day.
We've got a Pointless trophy.
I would go for Olympic history if I was by myself. What do you think?
You're
No?
good, yeah, Olympic history.
OK.
Yeah.
OK, we'll go for Olympic history, please.
Olympic history it is.
OK, very best of luck. It's been a brilliant performance so far. £16,750. Here are your questions we're looking for. Any official Olympic mascot from the first one, which was 1968, the Grenoble Winter Olympics. And that's up to the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in 2018. So any official Olympic mascot in any Summer or Winter Olympics. We're looking for any president of the IOC. That's from 1894 up to June 2019. Or we're looking for anyone who has been the flag bearer for Team GB in an opening ceremony from 1908 all the way through to 2018. So any flag bearer at any Olympics for Team GB. We're looking for official mascots, IOC presidents, or GB flag bearers. Very best of luck.
Thanks very much. Now, as always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of your answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
OK, the official Olympic mascot in 1996 was called What Is It?
Okay.
Atlanta.
Right.
President of the IOC, I only know Jacques Rogge. Flag bearers for Team GP. I think there was a speed skater called Wilf O'Reilly.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Linford might have done it.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Golden, like Jessica Ennis-Hill would probably, and Denise Lewis, but they'd probably score.
Scorers. I think Roger Black might have done it one time.
Yeah.
Bizarrely. My head. 96, that would have been this.
So what are you thinking? What is it?
What is it?
The mascot.
Yep.
I mean, we could go for 2 flag bearers if you prefer.
Yeah, let's go for 2 flag bearers. Let's go for Wilf O'Reilly as a punt.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
And
Jessica Ennis-Hill? Or Roger Black?
yeah, should we go for Roger Black?
Yeah, okay.
OK, have you got your answers?
Yes.
There we are, and there's your minute up. So let's have those 3 answers.
So, official Olympic mascots, we're going to say, what is it?
What is it?
Flag bearers, we're going to take a couple of guesses with Wilf O'Reilly.
Wilf O'Reilly.
And Roger Black.
And Roger Black. Of those 3 answers, which do you think is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Probably the Olympic mascots.
What is it? We'll put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Roger Black, because I think it might be wrong.
Roger Black and then Wilf O'Reilly in the middle. OK. Well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Roger Black, Wilf O'Reilly, and what is it? Well, 3 answers there. If one of these turned out to be pointless and won you that jackpot, £16,750, what would you like to do with it? Keisha?
I'd love to go on a holiday, obviously. I think to the Caribbean, to my grandparents' islands, I think would be lovely.
Lovely. Where's that?
To Barbados and Dominica.
Lovely.
But I'd have to go quietly because otherwise I'd have to go visit family and
All right,
things like that. Yeah. So yeah.
No, she's getting some shoes.
And then I'd love to take my family to like a really fancy restaurant to celebrate. I think would be nice.
Perfect. Joe, how about you?
Hopefully I'm invited to both of those things.
I know, you've got to know.
The same, possibly a holiday. We've talked about the west coast of Africa would be really nice. And I wouldn't mind an accessible car with some kind of hand pedals would be fantastic as well.
That would be great. Well, fingers crossed. 3 good answers. I mean, they look great from where I'm standing. But I obviously, as you know nothing. But it would be so lovely if one of these won the jackpot for you. Roger Black is your first answer in this case. We're looking for any flag bearer at an Olympic opening ceremony for Team GB. If Roger Black is pointless, £16,750 will be yours. Let's see if it's right first. Roger Black. Oh, no. Well, that was a punt. You knew that was a punt. It's fine. Roger Black. OK, an incorrect answer. Let's move on to your next answer. Wilf O'Reilly. Again, in this case, we're looking for flag bearers for Team GP at an opening ceremony. You've gone for Wilf O'Reilly. £16,750 will be yours if Wilf O'Reilly is pointless. Wilf O'Reilly is right. Now, Roger Black was an incorrect answer. Wilf O'Reilly is right. And we go down through the teens. We're into single figures. Still going down with Wilf O'Reilly. Very well done. Thank you. Well done, you. Brilliant. Well done, you. Congratulations. Wilf O'Reilly was a pointless answer. You are going home with today's jackpot of £16,750. That's absolutely wonderful.
That is absolutely sensational. Very well done. Listen, Calvin Coolidge was a great answer. Wilf O'Reilly, you pulled it as speed skater, as you say. It's terrific work. Listen, when the jackpot gets up that high, you do think, look, I hope this goes to people, you know, who deserve it and all that. And even before the show, Makeup and Wardrobe always go, oh, I tell you who were a lovely couple, Joe and Keisha. So, listen, you've made a huge impression on everyone here. Congratulations. Brilliant answers as well. And I know that money's going to do an awful lot of good as well. So I'm very, very chuffed that you won it. Congratulations. I wonder if Wilf O'Reilly's watching at home.
That'd be nice, Wilf. So nice.
Send him a bottle of something, champagne.
Yeah. Be fine. Only if he is watching. But congratulations, that is absolutely terrific work. I'm going to take you through the pointless answers in the different categories. I know you don't care. Your work here is done. You sit back and relax. The official Olympic mascots. Athena, that's from Athens, obviously. Jingjing, Black Panda from Beijing. Suhorang, a white tiger from Pyeongchang Olympics. And Avaldi is a Dacian from the Munich Olympics. Now, what is it? Funny enough, had been renamed Izzy by the time those Olympics came around. So you'd have given us a dilemma there if you hadn't already got a pointless answer with Wilf O'Reilly. So thank you for doing that. The presidents of the IOC. Demetrius Vikalis, Henri de Bellay-Latour, Lord Killanin. Some people might have got Pierre de Coubertin as well. They were all pointless answers, as was Siegfried Idstrom as well. Those are the only pointless answers there. Now, the flag bearers, this is where there's a few names that people will have heard of. You could have had David Broom, the show jumper, John Curry, the ice skater, Nick Phipps, the bobsledder, and Ronan Martin, who was one of the curlers. Other answers there, Lynn Davis is a pointless answer, Mark Foster, the swimmer, as well. Shelley Rudman was a pointless answer. I tell you who else was a pointless answer, Mr. Wilf O'Reilly. It's been a long time coming giving away that jackpot, and congratulations. What an absolute treat to give it to the two of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, and well said, Richard. And thanks once again to our winning contestants, Keisha and Joe, who take away today's jackpot of £16,750. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.